give you a live look right now at both of our local airports. So we are seeing a few delays and cancellations at DFW and Love Field. If you're flying today, go ahead and check your flight status per usual before a day like today. Let's get over to Greg Fields right now for a look at the temperatures. And at this point, what I'm thinking is if you have some of those delays, we're looking at a visibility issue or wind, right?
Yeah, the winds are certainly going to be up and putting those wind chills below zero. So we'll show you those gusts here in just a bit. But taking you out to DFW Airport, look at the temperature, 15 right now. And that wind chill is -3. So yes, it is frigid out there for you this morning. And those winds, they are going to be gusting throughout the morning as well. So as we look elsewhere around with those temperatures, low middle teens, very common across all of North Texas. It's 10 in Decatur right now, 14 heading over to Fort Worth. And we'll have those upper teens heading out to Terrell and Canton, both at 17, 16 in Greenville. But those winds, they are gusty. Look at these gusts right now, 25 heading over to Fort Worth, a 30-mile-per-hour wind gust getting over to Dallas, and 29 there in Denton. So that's dropping those wind chills below zero, 33-mile-per-hour wind gusts there heading out to McKinney. So that's what you're going to be dealing with as you head out the door this morning. As we look at those wind chills across the rest of North Texas, 2 below heading out to McKinney, -1 getting out to Greenville, 1 above heading out to Terrell and Canton, and we're going to be below zero getting out to Mineral Wells right now. Feels like it's -9 and -6 up along the Red River for Gainesville and Sherman. So yes, it is a seriously cold start. As we go through the day today, we're looking at highs that won't get out of the upper 20s. No record high for today, but the coldest high temperature, 31 degrees. So we may be setting a new record for the coldest high temperature later today. And as we look at those lows tonight, we're going to be dipping down into the low and middle teens. And look at the record back in 1939, 19. So it looks like we could be several degrees below that for tonight as well going into tomorrow. So we'll see just how cold it gets, but definitely down in the low and middle teens as you head out the door for tomorrow morning. And then when we factor in those winds, for Thursday morning, we're looking at the wind chills, single digits to below zero once again. So yes, that cold will be sticking around as we head into Thursday morning. We'll finally start to see temperatures bouncing back toward the end of the week and on into the weekend. But until then, certainly stay bundled up. We've been talking about the snow flurries flying around, and you see that as we look at the satellite radar composite. This will taper off as we go through the morning, and we'll start to see the clouds thinning out as well. So we'll see a little sunshine before the day is over. And we are talking about the precip that worked its way across the area yesterday. All of that is well to the east now, and the bulk of that you can see along the Gulf Coast in the form of rain, and then that changes over to snow once we get up into portions of Tennessee and Kentucky here this morning. But nothing more than a few flurries for us. But look at the frigid temperatures settling all the way down into the hill country today, 32 that high for Austin. But look at Oklahoma City, only around 15 for the high heading out into the Panhandle. So yes, it will be quite cold in those areas as we go through the day today. For us, our temperatures will finally start to moderate a little bit as we get into the weekend. Upper 20s today for those highs. Another very cold morning tomorrow. And we're looking at lower 30s for those highs on Thursday, upper 30s on Friday. And then the big warm up as we get into the weekend. Upper 40s, close to 50 Saturday. Then we're talking 60s and 70s as we get into next week. Some low and mid 70s and temperatures slightly cooler, but still in the 60s through the end of next week.